There is a great deal of unanimity among historians that the three great presidents are Washington, Lincoln, and Roosevelt.
I don't know if George Washington quite gets the credit he deserves for being the first president, because that wasn't a position that existed before he stepped into it. I think he was aware the degree to which literally everything he did, what he wore, how he walked, everything he did set a precedent.
I think Washington is the model of the great executive leader. Washington knew how to execute and how to make things happen, and that's what made him a great president.
The fact that he then gave up power after 2 terms, for a long time people followed, not because it was written down anywhere, but because who would dare to say they deserved to be in office longer than George Washington, you know? So he left behind a legacy that it meant something when you deploy power, and you need to do that carefully.
I think of Lincoln when I think about why it's important to have the qualities of leadership. And I think of Lincoln in slavery. He knew it was the great problem of the time. He knew it was the reason why there was a Civil War. He knew that if it wasn't resolved, there would be no Union. And over time, he followed that moral, social, political problem all the way to its end in abolishing slavery and in setting up the conditions for civil rights for African Americans afterward. Did he fall short? Yes. He acknowledged that he fell short. And I think that is one of the examples of the greatest kind of leadership.
Let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
I think probably the greatest communicator as a president was Franklin Delano Roosevelt. The man was just a force of nature.
I think that he had great personal courage in overcoming his physical disability. And I think he had enormous courage to face both the Great Depression and the Second World War. And I think it really is one of the hallmarks of him as president.
Each of these three stood tall, and they made the decisions that had to be made without running away, without hesitation. And I think that's what makes them great leaders. And the three preeminent presidents